Just know that 90% of the battle is right here. If you fix this, everything else will flow. What I mean by is when you can finally stop waging war on yourself, thinking that for some reason, if a blessing comes into your life, you are not enough. You are enough. You are enough. You are more than enough. Accept it. Accept this next level that you are ascending to. And make peace with who you used to be. And now accept who you are becoming. Okay. Okay. So just relax here. Sending you love, kindness, peace, and clarity. And you can just remain in a gesture of receiving reception so that you know you are enough. And you can just exhale and let it go. You have a really big, juicy goal, okay, that you're working towards. Magical March. Manifesting. And it's time to look deep down and work with the universe instead of against it. 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 Okay. I'm just gonna go around your face. Hopefully it's like a nice little energetic vibrational massage right there. yourself to the next level of your evolutionary purpose, to bring yourself to the next level of the gold. Let's just weed away anything that no longer serves, okay? Or it's just kind of like a waste of space. Sometimes we make things convoluted and more complicated than they need to be. They're really actually very simple. And trust your heart. This is going to take a lot of courage, okay? To do what you need to do, it's going to take a lot of courage. And just know, energetically, you will always and forever be supported. But now it's time to support yourself. Now it's time to support yourself. Let me say it one more time. The universe like, now it's time for you to support yourself. Now it's time for you to support yourself. Have you taken a chance on yourself? Have you supported what you really want to do? Have you put your life's purpose in front of everything else? Have you gotten clear on why your soul incarnated in this experience and what you should be doing this moment, this month, and what will build onto the rest of your life? Okay. Time to get clear. Time to get clear. So you already know the answer. And it might be the scary one, not the scary one that is based off of something mean, but the scary one that requires you to be bigger than how you actually look at yourself now. Because you see yourself as like a little, let me see, I have all these mysterious moles on my hand. You see yourself as one of the little moles, when in fact you might be the entire hand itself. And so it is time to step into that. It is time to come to peace with you needing to be bigger than your current circumstances. You have outgrown your current circumstances. The goals that you need to reach cannot be reached in these current circumstances. So to get there, you have to expand. I wish that you could have what you want where you are at now. But more than what you want will come when you expand. And just trust yourself to expand with that sense of practicality, okay? Practical things that you take. But begin to expand. So I'm going to expand out your vision. I want you to start to see this life when you really take a risk on yourself, when you really have your own back, when you really show up for yourself. I'm going to expand that life. The moments that you show up for yourself, they make up for all the times that anyone did not show up for you or that they disappointed you. Because it is in these moments when you expand yourself and you show up for yourself that you realize that what you were looking or seeking outside has always been inside, and that you can receive a greater sense of love and value from what you can control. And that means you can be a more peaceful and loving person on this earth or wherever you reside, right? Okay. Good job. Good job. Just gonna take a couple moments to continue to do work here. And just feel it as I wipe away. I resilience and their strength, and you appreciate their story. Now from the feet, just start to look up to the knees, the waist, the tummy, the heart, the shoulders, the arms, the fingertips, the neck, all the way to the face and the head. And as you look at this lovely soul, you see this life that you have created. You are that person. You are that person. You are that person standing tall and in your truth. As you are. As you are. As you are. And the only thing that is different is you decided to have your own back, to not doubt yourself, to be human, but to believe in your dream, believe in your goal, and to surrender to the process of getting there. Take a chance on yourself, okay? I promise you, if you take a chance on yourself, you will 100% of the time be satisfied with the answer. Now when you take a chance on other people, you never know, that's a part of life too. But sometimes we focus on believing in someone else's goal before our own. Just believe in yourself. I promise that if you believe in yourself, you will get to the destination that you are looking for much sooner, much faster, much quicker, and in a much more peaceful state. Okay. Now tell me, what has been revealed to you? What has happened in this moment? What do you see with clarity? What have you seen? 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 Now bring that to the forefront, that peaceful, simple vision of your life. And let's you and I infuse that vision with protection, with strength, with abundance, and with peace. Feel it in your heart, your body, your limbs, your soul. Feel it through the hands. Feel it through my hands. And bringing forth that energy from the universe, source, God, or whatever it is you want to call this lovely energy out here. And see your vision be supported. Turn that vision into destiny. The only place, way, or location you can exist. The only place, way, location you can exist. The only place, way, location you can exist. Breathing in and out there. Feel it. Feel how good it feels. Feel how lovely it feels. Feel how peaceful it feels. Feel how cleansing. It feels how cleansing. It feels how cleansing. It feels. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Well, family, you did a fantastic job. I am going to clear you out with some cinnamon. a specific magical type of video, go ahead and put it in the comments section. We are taking all requested videos. Okay. Good job. Cleansing, clearing you out. Bringing you peace. Bringing you joy. Bringing you love. Okay. So today, we are going to start it off with a water session. And we are going to be using and infusing various liquids, placing them on your chakras, and doing some type of manifesting work. And I'm also going to show you how to do it, okay? So if you're new to the community, remember to like, comment, subscribe, but more importantly, meet us back every day where we have this channeling session for the greatest good. If you're new to the community and you really want to learn more about these metaphysical principles, head over to the Patreon community. I actually have a lot of updates for the Patreon community, so they're gonna find out. If you're not a part of it, you're not gonna find out. But a lot of really fun and amazing things coming up. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and get started in the session. So you all really enjoyed the Florida water last time. And so with this water session, we are going to be focusing on the healing, or honestly magical principles, which can be used for healing, manifesting, happiness, just all kinds of things, intention work, divination, psychic abilities. We're going to work on using liquids in various forms and their properties. So last time we already talked about the Florida water, which is alcohol based, and I said I really enjoy sensitive skin and it works fine for me. Side note, I really wanted to like Fenty Skin, and I used it and I broke out, and I was like, oh, I really want to love this. But this has always worked really well. So as you can see, this one kind of is a consistency that's in between. That is in between the oil visible, but it is still the intention in the moment and how you walk into it. So that's next level. That's the advanced player. So I'm just gonna place a little bit right here on your third eye. Can I touch you? Okay, I don't want to be all up in your space if it's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna put just a dab. I try not to touch it with my fingers because I don't, you just want to keep things clear, okay? Bacteria is real. Okay, so just taking this moment and rubbing this all around that third eye, okay? And this is also something, depending on your lineage, Christians might do a cross, or if you're coming from a certain tradition, you might do, for example, I might do a Reiki symbol on top. Okay, just depends on what you align with, and of course you can do multiple as well. Okay. Sending the highest intention of peace, joy, love, satisfaction, happiness, and clarity and love. So much love, so much abundance in the life that you want. And I'm going to add something else: to not let fear prevent you from living life. Okay. 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 Now, for those who really love and enjoy skincare, that is also an opportunity in which you can infuse many things. You can infuse candles, you can infuse herbs, you can infuse the elements that go into skincare, like oils and liquids and stuff like that. You can infuse any of those things. Okay. Beautiful. And last but certainly not least would be the soap. And so what I would do, if we were in person, this would be a moment in which I would place the oil on your hands. Go ahead. Put your hands out. We gotta do it. You're gonna place the oil on the hands. Okay. Let's give you some more oil. Okay. Now rub your hands together. Keep rubbing. Really rubbing in that intention and that life work. And then just go ahead and take the hands to the face. You don't have to touch your face if you don't want to. It can just be in front, over, through the body, through the back. Wipe clean, okay? And I would come in and bless you. So I'm going to say another prayer here. And again, it's not a religious prayer, but I'm going to say another prayer to really seal everything in. Thank you, universe, source, God, or whatever this beautiful energy is, connecting in with the highest energy and the highest intent, so that they may be blessed, that they may be abundant, that they may have clarity and grounding, that they remove themselves from any lower vibrational experiences that are no longer working, and also have the clarity of practicality of enjoying life, but not letting fear or anything else, any obstacle or challenge prevent them from going forth. Let all of this beautiful intention work impact their life in a positive way, and allow them to let go of anything they've been holding on. Self-shame, doubt, anxiety, depression, medical issues, or whatever that is. Please allow them to release say to you that it's going to be very new, but in a fantabulous way. Just want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be in this space. Thank you for allowing yourself to be so brave and grow. Whether you are a new person or you've been around for quite a while, I'm so proud of you. And I know that you have done some really amazing stuff. So don't always judge yourself by the things that happen externally. Judge yourself by the internal movement too. Just being able to have a healthy sense of self-worth is much better than thinking that, oh, I thought I was gonna be a millionaire in 2 days or something like that. There are things that are much more valuable because there are people with a bunch of money that have a horrible sense of self-worth, and in that point I don't even know they can enjoy their money. So the fact that you're working so hard on both external and internal things really just show how amazing. If you don't mind, I'm gonna do just a little bit of tapping while I'm talking. I don't know why, I think this just sounds great. But yesterday we worked on water, and we actually infused various liquids and allowed that to be placed on your chakras, your aura, and as a sense of protection in manifesting. Now we're going to get into air. Now, elements are intersectional or interdisciplinary. Maybe intersectional would be the better word. Like, for example, we are turning liquid into an air in this moment. We also, here it is, turn liquid into something that is aerated in this moment with sprays too. When we work with earth, we are more than likely setting something on fire. We can bury things too, but setting things on fire, which incorporates fire. When we're working with fire, we're more than likely setting something equal liquid, either liquid or earth on fire. So there's going to be a lot of cross-sectional work. So let's just get into it. I'm just going to go ahead and start by spraying all around you. And you just breathe in and breathe out here. Okay, good job. Good job. Now, just inhale and exhale and move that air to the areas of your body that need something, whether it is healing or manifestation work. You're going to move that air in that direction. Okay. Now we start off our session with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer. It is just a prayer to root us our individual healing experience and to bring us forth as a community. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascended Masters, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Kadumi, Yamunja, Oshun, Mahu, and all the Taras. Please connect us to the Archangel, Spirit Guide, Spirit Animals, our lineage, and all of our highest vibrational good only, rooting us down in our individual healing experience and bringing us forth as a community. I say all of this in the name of I Am, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay. So just take a moment here. Air expands. Air is freedom. Shout out to all the air signs. But this freedom that you experience from air is the ability to move very quickly and very fast across multiple things, to float upwards and not always feel like you are stuck in one area in which you can only make movement there. You are able to touch multiple areas of your life, the life of others, or however you want to do good in this beautiful world. about you. Okay. Good. And just bringing that in every part of you, and just feel things become lighter and just release and let it go. Good job. Release and let it go. Release and let it go. Release and let it go. So if there's something that's coming up for you, whether it is health things or whether it is life things or whether it's, all kinds of stuff that happens, bring it to the forefront and just allow this soothing energy to just flow over you and cleanse it away. If it's that you need some direction or some insight of where to go to next, allow this to be very cleansing and clarifying for you, okay? Good job. Good job. Now, you can always choose to add essential oils into anything that accesses the air, especially those that you have the intention of something like maybe lavender or chamomile for calmness, or peppermint to bring some energy back in or something like that. You can also choose to use other types of oils too that mean something to you. You may have done some infusion work and you want to add it in there. Just be mindful of the things you use and make sure that you can inhale them. As long as you can do that, I think it's okay. And I'm sure you can use whatever you want to use. Good. So let's just get your energy kind of in a wheel, just circulating. Okay. Just get it in a wheel. Just get it in a wheel. Okay. Good job. And removing any obstacles around you that may take up space or make it hard for you to see the beauty that you are, okay? You are enough. You are more than enough. You are so beautiful, so talented. And let's go ahead and infuse this with you. So I didn't expect this to be such a healing session, but air can do that. It can bring such a lightness and perspective on the heavy things we have to deal with in life. So there's nothing wrong with just taking the day off and having some me time and some self-care time. Okay. 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 Just keep breathing in and out. Just keep breathing in and out. Good job. 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 Air is also the mental capacity, and the mental capacity leads into the emotional health as well. And so with this, I would say that what you think you become, what you believe you can achieve. If you think that you can do something, you'll put your best foot forward in trying to get it. If you don't believe you can do something, doesn't matter how qualified you are for something, how easy something is, you will prevent yourself from doing Let's let the mind just be free and go. Let's let the mind just go and flow and go and flow. 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 Go and flow and go. Go and flow and go. Go. Flow. Go. Flow. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Just release. You can allow the shoulders and the arms and the hands, kind of a gesture of being open. Just allow them to fall by your side, chest up. You can be lying on your back. You're like, yes, I receive this mental and beautiful clarity in your mind. Also a gesture of clearing out the third eye and allowing psychic ability. I definitely said there's going to be some crossover, so I'm going to use some of the infused oil that we had. Let me see. Let me remember which one is the oil and which is the soap. This is the soap. That's the soap. This is the oil. We're going to use a little bit of this infused oil as the air cleanses out that part. And again, you all know me. I don't like to touch it because bacteria is real. Let me go ahead and just take that and place that right over your third eye. To use this combination of that liquid and air combo to cleanse out the third eye. Okay. Good job. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay. Good job, good job, good job. I'm just going to use a little bit more of this. Good job, good job, good job. I'm going to bring these two together and go to the ground where the higher self is, sending a message of forgiveness, of wisdom, of peace, of manifesting, of acceptance, of change, of higher vibrational work, of living a fuller life than you've ever lived before. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job. How do you feel? I'm going to check in with you. How do you feel? How's it going? Just take this time to just relax. Doesn't have to be complicated. It can be just fine, okay? Just fine, just fine, just fine. And just take a couple. A double is a double couple. A double couple double. Take a couple deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Inhale. Exhale. Cleanse. Clear. Accept. Be at peace. Find So, start with the breath here, bringing things in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. And just do some clearing and cleansing and clearing and cleansing, okay? Exhale, let it go. Inhale, take it in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, take it in, okay? Breathing in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, okay? Focusing that energy, focusing it in the areas that you need it to. And begin to just create space with the breath, okay? Breathing in and out. Creating space here with the breath. Create space. Create space. Create space. I have this random rubber band and I was like, why do I have this? Create space. Create space. Create space. Okay. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now, how do you feel? Hopefully you feel nice and relaxed. You have this nice, strong grounding sensation. So as you relax here, I'm just going to pull the energy that is excess or just no longer serving you out, okay? Because we're going to clear this area before we activate those magical abilities. Couple more breaths. Final breath. Okay. And let it go. Just be. You deserve to live in this moment, stress-free, worry-free, happy, grounded, peaceful. Just okay with how this moment can just exist. You deserve that, and start to feel that in your heart. That you taking up space, you living in the moment, you taking agency of your body is something that you deserve to have, that you should have, and that you can have, that is a part of where your magic is going to pull its power from, okay? So, now let's clear the expectations. So I'm going to go to the mind, the brain, the feelings, the intuition, the patterns that we have, the beliefs, and we want to clear here. We want to remove any limits, any parameters that you may have placed on yourself just due to life. Life happens all the time, okay? And we want to remove that so that you can have an opportunity to jump into this new experience just fresh, a baby out the womb, or the cesarean, whatever, fresh. So, taking that out and just removing that, and this is layers. I'm talking about things from childhood, things from yesterday, deep-seated beliefs, things that are karmic, that have incarnated with you in this life. All of those things. Just removing, okay? And continue to follow that same kind of air and breath as you're inhaling and letting go. And we're removing things. And I'm just going to place my hand on your crown, that crown chakra, the connectedness to the higher self, that connectedness to your ultimate knowing. And just feel comfortable in this body. So many people do not feel comfortable in their own body. Just feel comfortable in your own body. Surrender to the fact that you are perfect exactly as you are. Meaning that the soul is perfect. The body is going to change. It does whatever it does. Life happens. But sit in it and understand that your soul is perfect. hands. And I want you to breathe, to be open, to be in love with your soul, to feel like you deserve to be here. Now, as you are comfortable with yourself, comfortable with your soul, I want you to start bringing out those magical gifts, those abilities. They can be intuitive gifts, they can be healing gifts, they can be magical abilities of manifesting and shadow work. It's a lot of different names and a lot of different traditions. It's okay. Start to bring those out in your heart, even if you don't know them yet. Even if you have some new ones and some old ones. Even if you have one or a couple, bring them to the forefront of your heart. And we're going to start to infuse in your heart a sense of energy and connectedness. Now we're first going to start this flow from your own self so you can be self-sustaining. You will get that energy from the fact that you are happy in your soul, that your soul is in the right place where it needs to do the work that it wants to do. And then you will pull the rest of that energy from whatever your wisdom, spiritual, religious, lineage, tradition is. That's your business. You figure that out. But I'm going to show you how to do it. So, going in to the heart, that same place, connecting a bit with the solar plexus here. Relax. This sense of relaxation is a gesture that you deserve. Peacefulness, empowerment, love, manifestation, wealth, abundance, learning, friendship, family, and so many other things. You are safe in your soul. 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 Now, as you feel that area, that solar plexus, a little bit in the heart area, just release and open. Feel this natural energy that's been in you this whole time start to flow up and down, moving all around. We're going to send that energy to those areas where you had your preconceived notions of what you could and couldn't do. We're going to send that magic to the areas that you needed to cleanse and release and let go to fill up space. And then we are going to focus that magic in the area of whatever your gifts are, okay? Breathing in and out, using this air as this beautiful representation of filling yourself up, of receiving the nutrients and the energy, and your body being this beautiful self-generating machine, instrument, organism that can do all of this. Breathing in and out. 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 Good job. Good job. Good job. Now, I want you to say a prayer, a mantra, a petition, a spell, whatever it feels comfortable to you. However you commune with this beautiful energy around us, or you don't, what you believe and feel and sense, that's up to you. That's 100% within your control and in your power. So this is the moment that you, whatever it is you want to do, prayer, mantra, petition, or just speak, just have a conversation, internal conversation with the universe, God, higher self, whatever it is you believe in, have that conversation in this moment. First, you want to start by saying, thank you for allowing my soul to be alive in this present body. And then you want to say, thank you for giving me these abilities. You can list the abilities that you know, or allowing me to discover these new abilities. And as you continue to repeat this, thank you for allowing my soul to be in this body, thank you for these abilities, you're going to feel a shift that's happening internal. And it's starting to feel a little light and giggly. so grateful for. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple moments and I'm just going to work to seal all of these things in. I need you to continue to do that work right now of sending out that gratitude, connecting with your self-sustaining energy and this divine energy as I do the other work as well. Just breathing in and out here. Now go a little bit deeper. Say something deeper in this moment. Whatever that is. Express more gratitude. Express more delight, excitement. Express more peace. Sometimes people don't want to be happy or jumpy, like fast energy. They just thank you for allowing me to be. So I'm going to seal that in. Now I'm going to just slowly, energetically fold, close the chakras, protective energy, and seal it in and smooth it over. And I want you to just allow the hands to lay out and just receive this beautiful energy flowing from the crown down within you, out, and still coming back to self-sustain and through your feet. And after this, if you're not asleep, consider writing something, journaling something, or going into one of these magical abilities to just start to practice. See what comes from it. Okay, see what happens from that. But this is really the day one of being able to be more concentrated in these magical abilities. We're going to get into the specific details the rest of the month based off of the requests that you all put out in the comment section. But I enjoyed myself today. I know we could have kept the session going on longer and longer, but there's always something to look forward to tomorrow, okay? So you did a fantastic job, family. If you really like this kind of topic and subject, join the Patreon community or just subscribe here. That's cool too. Love you here. Take a moment to just do some cleansing. I'm just gonna start by just doing a couple of sprays just around you. Breathing in and out as we start. Prayer work, spell work, mantra work, divination, potions, herbalism. They are all intersecting and at the same time coming from different lineages for healing, abundance, and all kinds of stuff. So during this magical march, we're going to take this time to explore all of these things, especially with the requests that you request for these videos. Okay, breathing in and out. When I do spell work, it mostly starts off with a prayer. And as you know, we always start our sessions off with a prayer. The prayer is not a religious prayer. It is just a prayer to root us in our individual healing, manifestation, abundance, and bring us together as a community so that you know you are not alone. And anything that we do energetically, consent has to follow. So I always ask you for permission Sometimes I'll leave certain things out, certain tools, because it matters to me that what we talk about is accessible. It matters to me that you should have the ability to utilize these things without anything except for you. But it's fun too to add these helpful items and tools, especially along in your journey, okay? So, what I have right here is a little bit of Florida water, okay? I like it in this little dropper. It makes it really easy for me to work with, especially with what I'm about to show you that I'm gonna do. So use this moment to get very comfy, to get very sleepy, to relax, because I think that lucid dreaming, yoga nidra, and all these beautiful examples, hypnosis even, these beautiful examples of how the mind expands as we dream, can really open up this sleepy session. Okay. So just gonna take a couple more of these because Florida water has such a strong aroma. You can really sit it out in a little baby cauldron. This is actually an incense holder that I removed the base. See, you gotta make your stuff multifunctional, right? Repurpose. So it's a little baby cauldron that I like to use sometimes. And when I'm using Florida water, it smells so strong, like really strong, that even starting the session, as I just come and just gently do that, just bringing the air in. Let me give you a moment as well, okay? It just smells so strong. Okay. Now, if you want to infuse any kind of scents in the moment, you can always add essential oils to your diffuser. Be mindful of other things that you add. Just remember that anything that you add, anything except for water, you always have to clean. That's just good hygiene, because we talk about hygiene, energetic hygiene, your tool hygiene, all that kind of stuff, okay? So keep on dreaming, hoping that this gets you nice and relaxed. I'm just gonna put some protection over you. I'm just going to open you up, set you free to freely flow in your dreams, into past lives, future lives, the Akashic records, universal records, a connectedness to you and I, and all of these beautiful things in between. You are so deserving. You are so lovely, and everything between. You are so deserving. You are so lovely, and everything in between. You are so deserving. You are so lovely. And everything in between. You are so deserving. You are so lovely. And everything in between. So, let's have some burning as well. Now, when we do anything, we do it with the intention. The intention is the core of the spell, the mantra, the prayer, the petition. I try to take a moment to name them in different ways because not everybody resonates with one, or maybe you resonate with a lot and you want to combine them. So in this moment, make your intention clear. We've already been working on revealing your life's purpose and things like that and what you should be doing. And now we're going to have this be the center of the spell, or if you'd like, prayer, mantra, petition. So let's bring that to the center. So we're going to set the intention. Okay. Bringing that into your heart. Be balanced. Be very certain about who you are, what you are, where you're going, this infinite state you are in. Okay? Okay. Focus on this. Focus on it. Focus, focus, focus. Focus, focus, focus. That's when I get into the little dropper, because this is mostly alcohol based. So you want to be very careful for what I'm going to do. Sometimes I will write the spell out on a notebook that I have blessed, infused. I will hold the paper over the flame until the ink burns away. I will then wrap the paper, and depending on what it is I need to do next, I will do what I need to do next. And when it is done and the energies are ready to move on, I will then burn the paper in what I'm going to show you and allow it to just go on, because we should never micromanage energy. We should never hold on to things longer than they need to serve us. We should be able to let them go when their time is up. Okay. Now, I like to use the dropper because it makes it very precise, so you don't get in any That's why you'll have to have something like, I'm using a crystal, but you have to have some heat sensitive or heat safe container. Okay. 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 Good job. Looking into the flame. Inhale, exhale. Let it go. Connecting with your intention. Allowing it to burn very free and very bright. And cleansing you. Cleansing you. Until it's done. Okay. Connecting in with that. Setting that energy in that environment. Okay. You know what you need to know. You see what you need to see. You are ready for this beautiful life in front of you. You know what you need to know. You see what you need to see. You are ready for this beautiful life in front of you. You know what you need to know. You see what you need to see. You are ready for this beautiful life in front of you. You know what you need to know. You see what you need to see. You are ready for this beautiful life in front of you. Okay. Okay. You know what you need to know. You see what you need to see. You are ready for this beautiful life in front of you. Placing this intention of protection, intention of love, intention of abundance, or whatever it is that you are here to do, infusing in your sleep this energy to bring you to the next life level. Let you sleep. 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 I'm gonna go in now with some blue kyanite to just cleanse you in this very dreamy and kind of whimsical way. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Cleansing and clearing it all out. And allowing and letting it be free. How exciting. You have found your way. How exciting. You have found your way. Well, family, you've done an excellent job. Cannot wait to see more sessions. So much more to explore, to enjoy. Cannot wait to hear how you have been progressing in the comments. Cannot wait to see you. Until tomorrow. But until then, let's go ahead and clear you out with some cinnamon so that you are able to meet in a very sweet way. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. one has said it. Let me say